Sul friends! EA and Maxis held a special Behind the Sims Summit stream on Tuesday, October 18th. It celebrated 22 years of the iconic life simulation game we all love and teased what's next for the franchise in the upcoming future. The celebration of the franchise coincides with The Sims 4 becoming free for all new players, which caused a huge speculation about the news that would be coming on the future of The Sims. However, the Behind the Sims Summit didn't just focus on The Sims 4. It provided new information about The Sims Free Play, The Sims Mobile, and had an announcement about a new project they're working on. The Behind the Sims Summit started with a segment by Sims executive producer Phil Ring, who spoke about The Sims 4 becoming free and what players can expect from the game going forward. He stated that based on the positive user feedback regarding The Sims Delivery Express drops, which are small free content additions to the game, updates for The Sims 4 can now be expected monthly. He also said that developers have more packs, more kits, and more free updates planned that will be given more detail once their progress is further along. With The Sims 4 in its 8th year of existence, it's hard to believe at times that new content is still being created. The presentation also briefly talked about the early details for 2 upcoming Sims 4 expansion packs that are set to release in 2023, but their names were not given. EA released a series of screenshots that gave us a sneak peek into what the upcoming packs could possibly hold. While it's only concept art, there are still some clear indicators of what is to come for us Simmers in the future. Concept art for 2 new worlds were shown, with one of the images showing what appears to be a colorful shopping center area, and the other showing Sims walking along the water with the bridge in the background. Images were then shown showcasing new builds, including rustic wooden furniture in a kitchen and a cozy bedroom. New items were shown in another collection referred to as new ways to tell your Sims story. The items included dentures in a glass cup, a messy jewelry box, storage boxes filled with tapes and photos, a pink chair, and new lingerie. One of the most important parts of the segment came at the end, some brief audio of a baby crying, foreshadowing new changes being made to infants in The Sims 4. The next segment came from Lindsay Pearson, the Vice President Franchise Creative for The Sims. She announced that there will soon be a new trusted destination where Sims 4 players can find mods and custom content for the game. The Sims 4 team announced a new collaboration with Overwolf, operators of Curse Forge, a mod manager and discovery platform for user-generated content, to create a new, safe space for old Simmers and new Simmers alike to download mods and custom content. This will greatly dial down the risk of clicking a shady link and possibly getting a computer virus. They aim to empower creators and offer a more curated experience. Upon launch, the service will feature collaborations with creators EA has assembled into what they call the Mod Squad. The new mod and custom content destination will launch later this year, though we don't know which specific mods will be available. More information about the platform will be revealed this upcoming holiday season. The Sims Free Play is set to receive a graphics overhaul for the first time since its release a decade ago, with major improvements being made to Sim faces and bodies at all life stages. Hairstyles are also now finally compatible across all genders, and more skin tones and other customization options are set to be added in the future. In a rare update for The Sims Free Play, an entirely new home type called Super Yachts will be added to the game in early 2023. A seasonal event called Christmas in the Air will come to free play in December, which will offer special in-game narrative options. The Sims Mobile will also release balconies later this holiday season as a new Build Buy Mode edition. But the biggest announcement from Behind the Sims Summit came when the Sims 4 team announced Project Renee, a very early look at the next generation of the Sims game. They discussed how Project Renee represents a renewed commitment to The Sims, and the main goal of the new title is to continue to enhance storytelling for solo players or those looking to play and design with friends across all platforms. It's important to note that this project was not explicitly announced as The Sims 5. While it's likely that's what Project Renee will turn out to be, it's no guarantee. They showed a bit of early footage from Project Renee focusing on the new creative tools featured in the upcoming Sims title. The video demonstrated that individual parts of furniture will now be able to be customized beyond simple swatches. Simmers can also adjust individual pieces, with footage showing a base, headboard, and footboard for a bed all being changed separately, with another clip showing individual pillows being placed and moved around on a couch, as well as what looked like the ability to move items in a room without adhering to the grid or using any cheats. The new teased interface looks like a program you'd use as an interior designer, which would greatly elevate the realism of The Sims. One of the hugest takeaways was the return of the color wheel, a beloved Sims 3 feature that will be a part of Project Renee alongside what appears to be expanded custom pattern options. Project Renee will also allow Simmers to play or create by themselves or with friends, and new tools aim to make build sharing easier than ever before, with footage showing a user highlighting the furniture of a room and quickly publishing it to a Sims gallery type service. New cross-platform options were also demonstrated during the presentation, showing a player with a work-in-progress room open on both a computer and a phone, both of which updated with the same furniture regardless of which platform the piece was added from. Over the next few years, the Project Renee team will share more about the new software and eventually open it to early access with the goal of getting as much feedback from players as possible at every step in the process. It's likely that the final iteration of Project Renee will look quite different. No specific titles were announced, but the stream wrapped up with a teaser involving infant Sims. Players have long felt The Sims 4 needed to fix babies in-game, as they essentially currently function as pieces of furniture that do not leave their bassinet until toddler age. It seems this will finally be addressed in 2023, as the Behind the Sims Summit was closed out with the reprisal of the baby cry from earlier in the presentation, followed by a short clip that showed a diapered baby babbling and crawling through a living room. The baby stopped and gave an adorable sneeze before rolling onto its back and being picked up by an adult Sim. The event ended with a text that read, "The Sims 4 expecting 2023. This brief animation definitely seems to signal more dynamic gameplay around babies in The Sims. Whether we'll get a dedicated expansion pack or not, the baby previewed in the stream is definitely more advanced than what Simmers can play with currently. However, it's currently unclear whether updated infants will be a part of an update or a DLC. The Behind the Sims Summit revealed that Sims fans of all kinds have many things to look forward to over the next year or so. New updates for The Sims Mobile and The Sims Free Play are just around the corner, as is a lot of new content for The Sims 4. There's still a lot to learn about the future of the new modding and custom content platform, collaborations with creators, and the specifics of the new DLC planned. But this event gave a good overview for what we Sims players can expect from the franchise in the near future. The Sims 4 is now officially free for PlayStation consoles, Xbox consoles, and PC and Mac through Origin or the EA app. Exact release dates for all other updates and new content have not yet been released. So what do you think? Do you think the Project Renee build mode looked really similar to the Paralives one? How many years do you think it will take them to send Project Renee into early access? Were you happy with this stream information? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very interested to hear your thoughts. Like and subscribe if you also think babies aren't objects, and I'll see you in the next one.